Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm your host Boogie,
And I'm your co-host, Craddock.
and this is Warband NA. Tonight we have a match against two competing clans in Division B, one at a shot per promotion match. That is Defenders of Faith versus Ministry of Blades. DoF versus MoB.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this match. These are two up-and-coming teams, and they've been showing improvements, and it's always nice to see that.
And we're going to get you right into it pretty quickly. It looks like the duel is going to happen soon. And it will be the Ocean, or how would you say that?
Yeah,
the Ocean versus Darren.
Yeah, I don't remember who the regular duels for DoF is, but the Ocean is very solid in. And I think he's leading the kills for MoB.
And here's the duel.
Good stab by Darren. Takes down the Ocean. Pretty low. One more hit. But I notice he's using a heavy bastard today, so a little bit lighter, a little bit shorter. Oh, misses the block, and the Ocean takes in one slight.
So MoB has the first victory of the day with 1-0 against the duel. Of course, we're going to best of 2.
So he needs one more, and Darren needs 2. Darren taking a hit already, and gets taken up by another side swing.
Looks like the Ocean has the best of Darren. So, MoB gets to choose the map, and DoF gets to choose what faction choice.
Yep. So this week it's Random Plains, the farm, Quagmire, open is Random Plains, the farm. Mixed is Quagmire and Solace, and closed is Drakesdorf and Nordtown.
Be interesting to see what they choose. I know DoF loves their infantry, they love their spears, so I expect they would want to do a closed map. GK, or rather MoB, could go anywhere. I'm not really sure what they specialize at.
Yeah, I don't think they have a preference. I'm pretty sure they chose Field or River last week, I want to say. Gotta check that out.
Of course, both teams are doing well in the tournament so far. MoB has lost 2 of them, 2 of their matches, but they definitely didn't go out without swinging. They lost to Rebels 12-8, and then they lost to KWA 13-8. 2 really good clans to lose against, so they definitely could have a good fight with DoF. DoF, on the other hand, has beaten Rebels 12-11, and they lost to Honorbound HB 16-1. But that's kind of commonplace today because HB has won all of their matches with 16 rounds. Only the worst deficit was against KOA, 16-4. So it should be a very exciting match. 2 very even teams facing off against each other.
Yeah, and we have pretty much everyone from GK here. The server is packed full.
DoF bringing a lot of people too. I mean, that is just a mixture of MoB and DoF. Lot of people.
They... No. Seems like they haven't chosen the map yet.
So, who do you expect to be good? The people to watch out for, Kratok.
Definitely for MoB, Theocean, as we said already. He's just very solid. He knows his mechanics well. Though if he has something to improve on, it'd probably be his awareness. And then we should... Sparhawk does pretty well too. I've seen him in multiple roles. Let's see.
I think I recognize Marquise.
Yeah, Marquis. Also very solid. Decent, like, pretty good cav. Pretty sure I've seen him in multiple roles too, so... These people, they're not really specialized in anything. Maybe except for Theocean, he's more of an inf guy, but... I've seen a lot of these players play in different roles.
And how
For
about
DoF?
DoF?
Darren is always one to look out on Cav especially. Then you got Alec too, another good Cav.
Yeah, Alec was leading the boards or in the top for kills for last season, season 1. A good highlight for DoF.
Yeah, in the first 3 weeks he was like 50 kills or something, and that's pretty ridiculous. Like, I think Red Knight had him beat with, I want to say 70, which is even more ridiculous. But yeah.
Yeah, this is a very important match for Division B also. DoF needs to win this match and win against KOA next week, which we will also be showing to get into the promotion. They can't win just by rounds. They have to win the actual match. And the other people also looking for that second promotion match is KOA and Rebels. Rebels taking a win from KOA last night, which was a great victory for the Rebels. They definitely needed that win to have a chance of getting into that promotion match.
Yeah, it was 14-8 for Rebels. So that's pretty impressive. KO is kind of touted as the second spot in Division B. But it seems not, with Rebels being a very strong contender.
Alright, it looks like we might be switching to the map. I think they're doing the map and faction choice without telling us. It is Drakesdorf, which is the Triangle Town, Beggars versus Rodox. Closed map.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many matches on this, though it's been around for a while. Should be fun. Oh, it looks like they put it on TDM instead of battle. But that's been remedied.
So DoF got to choose the faction choice, and they chose Rodox. MoB chose Beggars. Of course, this is not live yet. We're still waiting on people to load in.
Yeah, talking about the map, it's labeled as closed, but it's very like open type of closed map. So you have lots of lanes for cav, lots of ranged gameplay here.
Yeah, it's a closed and mixed map in a sense.
Yeah, I know when we were voting over maps that this was originally mixed, but then we had 11 mixed, so we went over some of the maps again, and this was voted as a closed.
We'll see how they play it. I think it'd be similar to a mixed map, but it is classified as closed.
I mean, you can still play heavy inf, just like you would on, say, Nordtown or Sandy Bush. It is a viable tactic, though you can see more cav play, so should be fun to see what they pull out.
I always think the middle here with the what is that, the gallows, the little place where you put your head into and the audience can throw tomatoes at you.
I forget what they're actually called, but we'll call them gallows for now.
Yeah.
There's a special name for that.
And I think that place right there is normally around that building, the center building. That usually is a spot where most teams go to in the very beginning. It's a central spot. Usually they don't go around the side.
Yeah, and if you note that there's flags over some places, that denotes where a master spawn is.
So you can see the church. The church has a flag near it, and then there's a few other flags.
And the two gates leading outside.
It's an interesting way to show where the flags can spawn.
It's always very nice when map makers do little things like that.
We are still waiting on DoF and GK to start the match.
Yeah, just waiting on GK to ready and to re-roll it. DoF is ready. Now this may or may not... Oh, live on reset, it's a Sparhawk. But yeah, this may or may not hold true when it goes live, but we have Darren, Mar, Gandhi, Gadrick, William, Alec, and Madrick in for DoF. And it looks like they're keeping that. And for GK, we have Chainsaw Punisher, Sparhawk, Theocean, Delian, Odo DeBerry, Sharon, and Hippolyta.
And looks like DoF is doing a lot of infantry. That is 5 infantry, 2 cav, while MoB is 3 archers, 3 infantry, 1 cav. So less cav for MoB, but still a lot of infantry for DoF. Be interesting how MoB does it. They split up right now. DoF is pushing one lane. Darren takes down Theocean really quickly. Theocean was one of the people we were talking about to look at.
Yeah, he got a little aggressive against Darren and missed his spear. Pays with it. Pays for it with his life.
Hippolyta is running for his life as DoF infantry chases right behind. Darren is dismounted. He was the other cav. And it looks like MoB is just going to try to kite as best they can. There's no throwing weapons for DoF, so they just can't really do anything. They have to wait on their cav to slow them down. Now Barry's getting 2v1 right now. Gandhi takes down the archer Sparhawk pretty quickly. Barry takes down William. Barry took down Marv before going down. Chainsaw Punisher goes in, gets stopped. Madrick takes down Hippolyta. Wow, and MoB is taking it quickly. It's a 3v3 now. William died. Punisher came in and got a couch. Oh, Greta took down Punisher. And Alec just team killed Gandhi. No good. It's 2v2. Very close to Lion. Doing some work. Archer against Alex. Alex get a good spear hit on Sharwin, and then Gaedic takes down the Lion.
Yeah, you always got to be careful with that extra length on the pike, but DoF finally caught up to the GK kiting squad. And I noticed you can't really stop and shoot so much. Like I saw Sparhawk, he stopped to take 2 shots, and that's a bit too long when you have the whole enemy team right behind you. And he just got quickly taken out. And then, of course, the Ocean got taken out very quickly. So just these little pickoffs are helping DoF win these rounds.
DoF moving up the center. Now going into MoB's spawn. They have the same positioning. Looks like the DoF Cav are trying to mess around. That's Darren, takes down Hippolyta. He went from behind him, got in. William gets stopped by Punisher, doesn't get his spear in. And then Chainsaw Punisher maneuvers around his spear and then takes down Godric. Madrick took down Theocean right there. So MoB just lost 2 as DoF only lost 1 to a great maneuver from Chainsaw Punisher. Oh, great hit. The Lion takes down Darren as he led his charge into it. Sparhawk took a hit from William as he moved in. He's very low in health. Mar takes down Sparhawk. Barry took down Gandhi. And then Mar took down Barry. William going in, trying to help out Madrick, but does not. Madrick go down quickly. Here comes Punisher with the couch, gets William's horse, and finishes him off. Mar is trying to push the Lion. Jarwin takes down Mar, and then Alec. Great maneuvering from Chainsaw Punisher to help him out. The Lion doing some great work too.
Yeah, that was a great finish by Chainsaw. And I was surprised he actually stole one from DoF after they completely crushed that Imp and Archer group. Wasn't a bad trade-off, obviously. Chainsaw being able to armor up now. It's got that heavy horse.
And that Vagrant heavy horse is nice.
Yeah, it's got so much maneuverability. I really think they should nerf it.
DoF sticking with their guns. They still have 2 cav and 5 infantry. And MoB likes what they're at too. They have 2 archers, 2 cav, 3 infantry still.
Yeah, DoF is still going with just the spears. I really think they need some throwing weapons. They just want to slow down these archers, and then their cav can easily clean them up. Like if you tag one in the back with the jav, he's standing there for a second, so easily couch or just a free hit with a lance.
DoF sticking together. They're moving to MoB's spawn, but this time a different route. MoB has taken the center of the map, spreading their archers out. Darren goes in for a couch against Shawin. Shawin on his spear out and takes him down quickly though. Now DoF is pushing in with their infantry. Godric took a hit from an archer. And William is getting chased by 2 cav with an archer on him. Takes a few hits on his horse. Low on health. Chainsaw Punisher now falling behind him. Wants to take down that horse. And it's a kiting game for MoB. They're just running away as DoF is trying their best to run into him. William takes down Punisher. That horse is, oh, William loses his horse, but that horse is still up for him to take. The fight isn't going on right now. MoB takes down Godric and Mar. And then Barry takes down Gandhi. That's a lot of infantry dying quickly. Awesome Dude takes down Shawin. The Lion takes down William, Theocean, Madrick. Awesome Dude still alive, full health.
See if we can do some more economic damage.
It's a bump slash by the Lion. And Hippolyta takes him out.
Yeah, very solid play by GK. They really spread out and DoF just didn't, they couldn't catch up. fast enough and then just kind of fell apart. And now they have some expos. So deciding instead of Javs to go with expos.
It looks like chat is telling me it's the Leon with an E instead of an I. So I'll try to say that differently.
Okay.
Alright, MoB is moving up. They're split out, of course. Each archer with a spearman right next to him, guarding him. Some with 2 spearmans. And Sparhawk on that heavy horse that Chainsaw Punisher had last time. There is something a little different with DoF though. They did bring in 2 crossbowmen to face off against MoB's crossbowmen.
Archers.
Yes, archers. And they have even loadouts, exactly the same. Azrael has taken a hit from one of the MoB archers.
Yeah, it looks like Hippolyta. Judging from where the arrows are.
So DoF is sitting in that center area. This might be the first master we see. DoF was being super aggressive for the first 3 rounds. And that flag spawns right near where DoF is in the middle, or at least some of the DoF players are. DoF moving over to set up. MoB is biding their time, waiting.
I think DoF should place 1 expo right at those barrels in the open. It's very hard for Cav to attack there, but...
Hippolyta goes in the open, gets shot from one of the crossbows of DoF. Sparhawk is now floating around. Sparhawk comes right into a crossbow. Awesome dude doesn't even see him. We got some fighting on the flag right here. Theotian's going against 2. Sparhawk gets stopped, and then Darren comes behind him and takes him out. Madrig takes down Theotian. Chaos Hippolyta. Madrig takes down Barry. It's going DoF's way quickly. 3 versus 6. Shaolin and the Leon.
Yeah, the GK guys just went in a bit too soon, and DoF Cav just cleaned up.
Great work by DoF Cav, capitalizing on the stops from their infantry. All the infantry have spears, follow right behind, get the kills.
Also, you can't outrange a pike with a heavy lance. Don't even try it.
Well, you can always get the kill, but doesn't mean you're going a range game with him. You have to get it before he fires off his spear on you. Timing game more than a range game.
Yeah. But when you're going straight at him, it's kind of... And he's not distracted. No. Yeah, no, it doesn't work.
Darwin takes a hit, doesn't get his shield around. He's very low on health now. He's doing scouting. Oh, Darren, I'm sorry. Darren took the hit. I think that was from DeLeon.
GK are really split right now. They're trying to get a flank. Ooh,
Hippolyta took down Darren. Darren's scouting some more and loses his horse, loses himself. Now Kohath is by himself because a hit from Sparhawk, surrounded by Cav. He has to fall back. He does not see the archer behind him. He's trying to avoid the archers on the other side of the map. with 2 cap coming in. Awesome dude in the open with his pike, but getting shot from 2 crossfires. Great crossfire from MoB. They're just missing their shots. Long distances, but they're missing their shots.
Unfortunate. That was free hits on Awesome Dude.
Yeah, that was Hippolyta missing his shots right there. Wide in the open.
That's another thing about the pike. You can't use a shield with it, so it's not that great against archers. Because with that high rate of fire, they can keep you busy. I suggest taking just a regular spear with them, as they all back up.
That flag goes up in DoF's favor again in the middle. They're surrounding themselves along the back wall with infantry. Here comes Sparhawk coming and surround him. Chainsaw Punisher gets a good bump. Might lose his horse though. Theocean doing some work. Sparhawk takes down Madrick. Oh, Sparhawk got a good hit on William. Shawwin takes down Godric and Kohath. And then Awesome Dude. Wow. Hippolyta takes down William. Shawarin really doing some work as infantry. The Ocean takes down Azrael as the last man standing. 3-2.
And that's an ace.
MoB's favor.
In your words.
That is an ace.
Yeah, I think DoF are just a bit too overeager to get to that flag. And then when that first cav hit, they just didn't deal with them properly. And then the follow-up. Plus Azrael didn't do a single thing from that spot. He had free reign the whole time. Ooh, Odo taking a shot pretty early.
Shawring got all of his kills that round from a spear. Just sitting back watching for the horses, but DoF turned their back on a spear and he just takes it in and takes a stab.
Yeah, 8 and 3 is playing really well. This map. And it's 3-2.
MoB being aggressive here. Pushing up on the middle. Barry, the Ocean as infantry pushing. Sparhawk takes down Godric. Gets a good bump on Azrael. Matrix takes down Barry. Sparhawk took down William, trying to cav. The Ocean takes down Matrix. They're just taking off this DoF flank really quickly. Oh, great hit by Kohath. Takes down Sparhawk on that horse. The Ocean, few hits on himself, trying to chase Azrael. Azrael backing out, wetting his crossbowman to take it. Hippolyta takes down Awesome Dude. It is a 2v5. Azrael gets taken out by Theocean as soon as the shield was lost. Punisher, big horse, going for Kohath. Theocean, oh, Hippolyta gets shot on his back and then he gets bumped down and Theocean finishes him off. First set goes in MoB's favor. 4-2.
Yeah, DoF's trying to play the range game. Yeah, excuse me. DoF's trying to play the range game and then not really protecting their archers properly. Their expos. Like, you have a spearman right between, right between 2 crossbowmen and you can't stop one horse. Come on. You can do better, DoF.
DoF are known for their spear work too, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I think it's more their pike work, actually. They really like playing with those pikes.
And we're waiting for the swap. So DoF definitely needs to be able to take a few more rounds for MoB. This is their chance to get into the promotion match, and they're down by 2 rounds. They need to win out here and win against KOA.
Yeah, I'm
MoB
really
is-
impressed by MoB these last few games.
Yeah,
I'm
MoB
really
is
happy
playing
that
excellent.
I'm really happy that they're doing much better.
Sharin, Hippolyta lead the board for GK, and Awesome Dude and Madrick lead the board for, well, I guess maybe not. This is after the whole second round, so maybe not. But I know Sharin and Hippolyta were definitely important.
Oh yeah. So both teams are ready. Reset right now. Hopefully it's live.
Looks like it's going to be live. DoF doing a lot of infantry.
Yeah, it looks like they're going back to their first strat. Oh,
Even
maybe not.
more so. 6 infantry coming out of DoF's court. Doesn't look like this will be live as MoB doesn't get all his team in. Hippolyta, last person not in.
DoF doesn't want to show their loadouts, so
That is a lot of infantry. They went all infantry this round. I expect them to do the same. MoB looking like they're doing the same thing as last time with the 2 archers, 3 infantry, 2 horses.
I really hope they have some javelins now. Please have javelins. You know they're more expensive. Nope, no javs.
So DoF is going to be doing a lot of running away from the two crossbows. I guess that will help him out a little bit of MoB.
Yeah, I really don't like this.
And looks like Chainsaw Punisher sees DoF's all infantry loadout quickly. DoF is wide in the middle, pushing for a section. They do not see where MoB is yet.
Yeah, MoB just needs to kind of dodge them and try to set up a crossfire.
DoF now falling back.
Yeah,
they could play
they
Master.
They don't push in, which is probably to their favor, just pushing in.
Now MoB
Especially-
is falling behind them.
Was that real? What? I guess he's confused by their strat too. Yeah, I've never seen this before, says Chainsaw.
Awesome Dude takes a hit from the side, and there goes another hit. Godric took a hit on the side. They just don't want to put their shields up and let MoB just take shots from a far distance. DoF finally knows where MoB is now, and they're just pushing right at him. But MoB is setting up a nice little crossfire. I don't know if all of DoF branches off. 3 of them go towards the cross, and the other go to these other kiting people, so it's going to be a 3v3 here. Alec takes a hit against the ocean. The 3v4. Gandhi takes down Chainsaw Punisher. Barry took down Darren. That's on the flag. Got a side battle going on right here on the left. The ocean took down Alec. It's going to be a 2v4, but DoF is on that flag. Oh, Barry takes down Gandhi. The ocean takes down Awesome Dude. That's the end of that little side battle. And it's Madrick and Godric on that flag. Madrick was looking at the Sparhawk, turned his body. Hippolyta gets his shot off. Same with Godric. William took down Theotian. He's the last of that little sporting cast. Gets his shield broken by Sparhawk. And then Sparhawk turns around and finishes him off.
That was just poor imp work. I mean, if you're going to all imp, you better do it right. Oh, it looks like they're dropping a few people. But yeah, they should have pushed them off right off the start.
DoF is down 6, doesn't have somebody in. They need somebody in 8 seconds or they'd be down 1. No one is joining for DoF, so I guess DoF will be down 1 for this round. Very confusing.
Yep, GK is not required to drop. Especially if it's a mistake on DoF's part.
And GK drops. Honorable. DoF has 3 archers, 2 cav, 1 inf. And it looks like 2 cav, 2 archers, 2 inf for MoB.
Yeah, I'm liking this loadout a lot better than the last one.
It's a standoff, 10 seconds left till Master pops.
Yeah, hopefully DoF can get set up pretty quickly, and one archer can tie down 2 expos, so... Oh, Darren gets stopped. Lots of damage on his horse, but nothing more of it. Careful Death missed his shot.
GK or MoB is moving to the flag quickly. DoF is biding their time. They're setting up their archers. Saracota taking shots on the flag and the horses near it. William and Oettinger moving up. Kohath on the stairs looking at the flag. Gets a Darren goes down to Careful Death. Here comes Alex. Gets a hit on Careful Death, but loses his horse. Gets stopped by Shawin twice, and then Chainsaw Punisher finishes him off. There is a lot of crossbows and archers on that flag. William takes a hit from Punisher. Hippolyta gets his shot and takes down Kohath. Oettinger is on the side right here. Does not see Spahawk. Spahawk misses his lance. Shawin takes down Saracota. And it's William and Oettinger. William low on health. Gets killed by Hippolyta. He's hitting all his shots right now. Oettinger facing off against 5 DoF. Or 5 MoB. No, 6 MoB. And if it wasn't for the drop, that would be another ace for MoB.
We'll just call that an ace, because that's how well they're playing. It's... like, I don't know what DoF is trying to do. I mean, with the extra range, they should try to be flanking with him or something. And then their cav are just running into spheres. Like, if you're running very limited inf, you can't just try to distract archers by doing that. Especially if you can't keep down the other cav. It's just very messy play by DoF.
DoF with full strength, MoB with full strength. We got 3 infantry, 3 archers, 1 cav for DoF, and 2 cav, 2 expos, and 3 infantry for MoB.
Man, they're making it difficult for me dropping in and out all these players. Stats are gonna look messy.
They do have a lot of players, and they do like to play them all. So it's a big scrimmage team with the ability to hop in and play when you can. And their MoB is having a standoff right now.
DoF really needs to place their extra archer somewhere where Cav can't really harass him. Or have a very, very hard time harassing him.
In 15 seconds till master. They're both looking at each other. Master pops in DoF's favor, very close to where their archers are. Godric hops right on the flag. Erminus and Ottger are near with archer support. Looks like Darren is trying to pull something, but MoB Cav spot him out pretty quickly. Here comes MoB going right through that small little alleyway, facing off against a lot of fire. William comes in with a slice, but misses it. The Ocean takes down Kohath. Major gets stopped. Stops Punisher, rather. Oh man, Hippolyta takes down William. Barry takes down Ottger. And then Punisher takes down Godric. Barry takes down Erminus. Doesn't seem like DoF is getting any kills here. And Hippolyta takes down Madric. Darren goes down to the Ocean with a stab in the back from one of the other guys, and MoB gets another ace. That's 3 aces so far for MoB.
Yeah, DoF really should have kind of plugged that hole. Kohath was a bit too close, he got taken out too quickly. Archers weren't shooting in to the infantry horde. And then they had 2 inf on the flag. When GK is that close, having 2 inf on the flag isn't good at all. Like, their guys at the front line just got overrun very quickly. Because GK's whole team was basically right there. So
GK moved in very quickly and took down their archers, made sure they couldn't fire.
Yeah, plus they didn't spread them out. Like,
they all put them right next to the flag and right next to the back wall.
Yep.
Made it easy work for MoB to come right in there and use their superior infantry skills and take them down. Erminus takes a hit already. He's on Cav this time instead of as an archer. And that is the only change for DoF. Hippolyta leading the board for MoB. He's looking fantastic as an archer, and I believe he is a crossbow right now. Yes. So, very good range player for DoF. He gets a hit on Kohath.
Yeah, peeking against Expos is really dangerous. Kohath playing a dangerous game.
DoF really need to make something happen here. They're already 2 hits down, and they really need a round win right now to make it easier for themselves on the next map, the map they get to choose. Master spawns near them. Another hit. Let's see, that was on Godric. It looked like it came from Hippolyta again.
Yeah, against all these
3
scimitars, those are gonna be 1 hits from either the Cav or the scimitars, so that's no good for DoF. Big disadvantage. Or sorry, cleavers, not scimitars.
And here comes MoB down that same alleyway. It worked again for him. Careful Death looking at the side right here. Kohath shooting into that alleyway. Sparhawk coming around.
A little bit better spread.
Here comes Punisher with a couch. Doesn't get anything. Ottger takes down Erminus. Chalwin takes down Ottger. That's not good for DoF. Hippolyta takes down Darren. Barry takes down Godric. 3v7 right now. Hippolyta takes down Kohath. He's getting all his shots and then takes down William. Madric by himself, and that is another ace. 4 aces per MoB. Doing fantastic work. Hippolyta leading the boards 9-0, hitting all his shots.
Yeah, fantastic play from GK. It's really nice to see them doing well. And I don't know if the people saw it, but DoF always complimenting people on how nice they are. And they said GK is one of the nicest clans they've met, so.
Alright, it's DoF's map choice, and they really need to be able to dominate on this map to have any chance of winning. This needs to be a 180 turn for DoF. They need to get at least they need to get 8 rounds and prevent MoB from getting 3.
3, yes. 2 to tie, 3 to win. So I'm pretty sure they're going to choose an open map. I would say random plains rather than the farm, but we'll see.
This is a very surprising round. Round wins.
Oh, I was wrong. It's the farm coming out from DoF.
I expected this to be a lot tighter match. I just don't know if this is just MoB's map or DoF is not doing as well as they expected. Many people saw DoF to be pretty much even with MoB right now and be a very close match.
Yeah, it really comes down to DoF's infantry and their positioning. Infantry underperforming, and then the archers are placed in bad spots. Or no archers at all. Kinda doesn't really work when you have no jabs. So it's the farm, not live on. Oh, they didn't tell us the factions. At least we know what map it is.
I expect we'll probably see a Swadia versus Serenade. Is it just an open map?
They could pull a Valiant and pick Nords.
Be interesting to see that. I do realize, I know that some of the Division A clans like to do Nords as Jabcat, but looks like it's Swadia versus Serenade for these guys. Very good Cav-oriented factions.
So not live on Swamp, so DoF is going all archers.
Now this map plays a little weird as it is an open map, but I saw in the Valiant versus WK weekend cup final that Valiant played it similar to a mixed map.
Yeah, they had a mixed loadout.
And they definitely did really well. They won the map in the match based on their archer skills. So it'll be interesting to see how MoB does, as they seem to have Hippolyta has been making all of his shots, and so I expect at least MoB maybe might be doing a mixed loadout to see if he can keep as that archer. DoF, on the other hand, I expect probably a more of a cav loadout for them. The one thing, there are 3 flags here. The 2 flags are on the corners in the open, but there is 1 flag in this little vineyard area with the vines and the fences, which makes it very hard for an all cav strat to work if it happens to spawn in the middle. As the archers can just sit next to a fence, have 1 spear guarding them, and it's tough. It's tough to get to them.
That's exactly what Valiant did. And it was very hard to hit them. So hopefully it'll be live soon. There we go. So DoF gets Serenids first, GK, Swadia.
MoB has a mixed loadout and 3 archers, 1 infantry, 3 cav. And then DoF with more cav, 5 cav, 1 archer, 1 infantry. So it's kind of what I expected to see out of both clans. MoB with that mixed loadout, playing with their archers with the strength, and then DoF wanting to do a cav fight. Kohath already's taken a hit from one of the MoB archers. Now he's hiding in a corner, can't go out anywhere now. Doesn't have a shield, and just being completely controlled by the DoF MoB archers that are sitting on a wall, or MoB crossbowmen.
Yeah, this, I've never seen this. Actually, no, I have seen this. I've seen GK do it in Palm. They like to play with that wall. It does give them decent coverage, though. If you can shoot it into the flag, you're kind of you got a little protection. And Kohath is playing a very dangerous game against 3 expos this time, not just 2.
Doesn't seem like there's much battle going on in the cav fighting. They're just biding their time. 15 seconds till master. Master pops right in the middle, so that is in good firing range for MoB. And it's a bad pop for DoF, as they have a lot of cav here, and their archer has low health, and Madrick, as the infantry, is hiding with the archer.
DoF making drive-bys, trying to take out Kohath. As long as he stays alive and then all of DoF hits at once, they could take out that expo line.
Careful death on the expo line, takes a hit from Kohath. Here comes some cav fighting right now. Chainsaw Punisher, Shawin, and Sparhawk for MoB. Sticking together. Kohath team kills Madrick. I guess Madrick was trying to protect him and just stepped in the wrong angle.
Always unfortunate. But gives him a free shield if he wants it.
And here comes MoB moving up. Kohath takes down Careful Death, gets another shot. And now MoB is moving on that flag. Punisher takes down Arminus's cav. Sparhawk takes down Darren's flag. Shawin takes down Arminus. Chainsaw Punisher takes down Kohath. William takes down Hypolita on the flag. 30 seconds left. Yosin and Darren fighting it off. Mars loses his horse and then goes down to Shawin, falling behind. The Ocean takes down Darren. William takes down Shawin. Sparhawk takes down Gandhi. William takes down the Ocean. 15 seconds left. William misses his bump slab. He needs to do something here. He's the last man standing. 10 seconds. It looks like it's going GK's way. William could stave his horse, but he's staying right there. And he runs away. Gets a hit and gets his armor up. Very risky for William there. Only person with kills for DoF.
Yeah, Kohath was doing a lot of work though. He landed like 6 shots on MoB.
Actually, Kohath got a kill too. He just had a team kill, so that sets him back on the scoreboard.
Right. If they had that imp, I think they could have contested that flag and created more opportunities for DoF's cav to really work, but
MoB moving up closer. They're going to that area where Kohath was. Kohath doesn't see him. Or he does, and now he's going to get surrounded by MoB. They're now falling back quickly. Madrick staying next to him with his spear out, now getting contested with Hippolyta. Here comes the mob. Sparhawk stop. Then Punisher gets stopped. Darren loses his horse. It's the ocean. Sparhawk takes down Koath. Madrick going against Hippolyta. Hippolyta takes down Darren. William took down Marquis. It's Marquis.
It's French.
And I'm American. The ocean and Hippolyta sitting right next to him. Hippolyta with that two-hander. But DoF does not have a range to go against him and does not have any kind of throwing weapons. They do have something else.
Yeah, Hippolyta likes to play with that two-hand.
And we're waiting for Master. Gandhi stopped. That Master far range. DoF moving back. I guess it's a little closer now. It used to be a lot further. I guess they changed the Master spawn. William's gonna try to slow down the ocean and Hippolyta. And he does not. Flag going up in DoF favor right now. The ocean, Hippolyta coming in closely. Sparhawk with a great couch on Hermanus. Chainsaw Punisher misses his lance. Or bump stab, rather. Three infantry on that flag. Sparhawk takes down William. The only cav. No, Gandhi's still up for as the only cav for DoF. Mars loses his, gets stopped, but Gandhi misses his lance. Sparhawk loses his horse to Gandhi. Good bump from Punisher. Capitalize on it. Oh wow, Hippolyta takes down Theotian. Sparhawk took down Madrick. It is a 2v3. 40 seconds left. Flag in DoF favor. Gandhi still up. Mar with a sword and board, but it's not a sword, it's a spear. He's gonna need some help here. Stops Punisher's horse. Hippolyta takes down Gandhi. And then Sparhawk takes down Mar. So GK has got their 2 rounds. All DoF can do now is tie it.
Yeah, the awareness on the down cav especially is just not the highest, so they're just getting taken out from behind. And also DoF is not respecting the Great Lands. It is a powerful tool with a very long range and ghost range. Gotta use the Serenade mobility to really deal with that Great Lands.
Looks like MoB is gonna hold the line right here around that side of the building. DoF doing the same thing. They added one more infantry, dropped a cav for DoF. MoB just holding their own right now. 2 archers, 2 infantry, 3 cav. I guess they did add a cav.
It's a little easier to protect if it's just 1 and 1.
This is
rather
MoB.
than 1.5.
MoB's loadout is the same loadout that Balian used against WK, and worked out well for them on this map. Working out well for GK right now, or MoB rather. Each crossbowman with one person to protect them. Though Hippolyta with a two-hander instead of a alt bike. Flag pops. It pops in the same location it did last round, out in the middle of the field. Sparhawk gets a hit on Kohath. Kohath gets hit as MoB crashes in. Good coordination and great hit. Darren takes down Careful Death. Sparhawk dies to Darren. He was on that heavy horse. Shawin takes down William. Arminus takes a hit from Marquis. Darren loses his horse to Shawin. And then Shawin finishes him off with a bump stab.
DoF moved off the flag just to chase one in.
And then the Ocean takes down Mar. Matrix is going against the Ocean. And then Hippolyta takes down Erminus and Matrix. Gandhi, last man up. Gets off his horse. Gonna face off against Hippolyta. The Ocean still on that flag. Shaolin gets a good bump, and then Punisher finishes him off.
Seems like, yeah, DoF is just not playing it right. If you look, all their kills are on 2 people, and that's just from 1 round or 2 rounds, respectively, 1 each. Like the Kohath isn't doing much. The infantry aren't playing well. They're not getting the stops and setting up for the cav properly. Just poor play.
And MoB is getting greedy right now. They're going for that 4-0 right now. They're pushing hard, being aggressive against DoF. Sparhawk takes down Kohath immediately with a couch. Erminus out in the middle of the field with his Madrick going against 2v1. Gets Careful. Gets a good bump from Gandhi, finishes him off. Hippolyta takes down Erminus. The archer in the middle. William lost his horse and then died at the Ocean. It's Madrick and Gandhi. Sparhawk takes down Gandhi with a lance v lance. And Madrick with his bamboo stick takes down Sparhawk. Sparhawk was trying to get him with his great lance at a very close range. And that is a 4-0 again for MoB.
Yep. MoB just playing really well, countering DoF's efforts at every turn. Did Darren TK someone? Went down and scored. Oh no, William left, sorry. Yeah, DoF really needs to work on their awareness on this map, really.
It also felt like they were just getting drawn out. They were chasing infantry and chasing cav out in the middle of nowhere, and then another cav would come in and take them out.
Yeah, not to mention I saw lots of one-on-one trying to take on the Great Lands. If the Great Lands user doesn't know, you could do it, you can do it, but most of them have been, they both see each other, they both try. Technical difficulties, so next set we'll have to wait. now it's just DoF's pride that's on the line. They've lost the match, but let's see how many rounds they can take a Swadia with Great Lances.
It would be something to see MoB finish up the set with a 16-2. I mean, that would just be a weird weekend as WK beats Team W 16-1 yet last night. And now another match we thought we'd be a little bit closer is now sitting on 12-2.
Yeah, kind of weird how that works out. Live on reset, Darren, says Chainsaw, so waiting on DOF's response. Yeah, all of GK is playing really well this whole entire match.
The Ocean and Sharin are been great on cav and infantry. Hippolyta was great as a ranged player, and now is holding his own as an infantry. And they're definitely working pretty well as a team.
So DoF going with 5 cav and 1-in-1.
MoB with a lot of infantry. It's very surprising to see.
They could be experimenting. When you've already won a match, you got 4 rounds that you can play around with. But yeah, heavy inf, 2 cav, and 1 archer.
Only one cav on DoF side with a Great Lance. Everybody else is going for the upper armor, higher armor, and smaller lance.
Yeah, they're just sticking with the default lance, some of them. Gudrick's got a heavy lance. Darren, Gandhi, regular lance. Mar, heavy lance, I'm assuming. Because he has a Corsair.
Master pops in 5 seconds. MoB sitting around that house, spread out. Flag pops on DoF's side. DoF is wide in the open, so DoF's cav should be able to do work here. Though there is a lot of infantry, so we'll see how they do against a lot of bamboo sticks being able to stop them.
Yeah, I wish DoF had at least 1 more Great Lance so they could just try to fish out those bamboo spears. Just try to take them down. Marquis breaking off from the horde.
The Ocean goes down to Darren quickly, win a jab against a couch. Erminus takes down Marquis. Good bumps by Gandhi. Godric loses his, gets stopped. Gets hit from Hippolyta as a 2-hander. Hippolyta takes down Mar with that 2-hander again. And Darren, Major takes down Barry. Warhawk gets a good hit on Madrick, and then Punisher finishes him off. Erminus takes down Hippolyta. Gandhi low health on the flag, takes down Shawin. It is a 2v3 in DoF's favor. DoF has already won it. Got the flag all the way up, but 36 seconds left.
Yeah, Hippolyta stayed alive way too long.
Definitely
Just
stayed
one-shotting
alive.
people left and right.
Swinging back and forth and getting every hit.
But DoF takes the round. Yay. Anyone else have a great lance? No, looks like just Erminus still. GK sticking with the same loadout, same with DoF. GK is being a little more aggressive. I say little, but they're pushing in right away. Wild Tiger can't reload and shoot. Darren loses his horse right away and gets hit. Gadrick takes out Sparhawk though. And
Shawin drops,
yeah, he DCs, crashes or something.
but MoB doesn't care. They're getting a lot of kills right now. Gandhi takes down Hippolyta with a good bump slash. Major going against the Ocean. Good bump by Godric. Major finishes him off. GK, 3 against 4 right now. Mar goes in very, very risky maneuver. Takes down Barry with a bump. Marquis takes down Mar. Madrick is going against Marquis. Punisher finishes him off. Gandhi misses his lance on Marquis, but gets a stab on him. And it's a 2v2. Punisher switches out with Gandhi on his horse. Gandhi got off his horse to take down the Marquis, but now he's going against both Punisher and Marquis without a horse, while his other teammate ran off. And Punisher has no problem finishing him up. Gadrick
Yeah, that was
on the flag. Now he's not on the flag. Wanted to go against Punisher. Punisher doesn't have much health left on his horse, it looks like.
Yeah, that
Gets
was
off
a
his
smart
horse.
move.
Now that flag is going in Punisher's favor. Marquis jumps out of the way of a hit by Gadrick. Gadrick is missing his bump stats. Gadrick low on health. Now Punisher just bumps right into him. You jump off your horse, Punisher's just gonna take it.
Yep. Moral of the story right there. Yeah, that was a wrong move by Gadrick. He really should have stayed there and helped Madrick, was it? No, whoever was left fighting Marquis. And then I noticed that Dolphin or the dismounted cav are jumping into the horse, trying to avoid the bump, but they were so low that they just died. Like, no awareness of their own health.
It was Madrick, yep. Madrick got off his horse to take on a archer, and Master popped and could have stayed alive with his horse against the archer and hit him in the open. Instead, they wanted to hit him against a wall, and then his partner Godric just decided to leave him, and it was a 2v1 both times instead of a 2v2.
Yeah, definitely just should have pushed the archer. First of all, he didn't. He got off his horse and then kind of ran away. Like, if you're going to get off your horse, you've committed yourself. Uh-oh, Erminus, stop on the fence. Only his horse has been hit. He's okay.
And that's because Godric was getting a ton of hits on himself from the other side. As the archers were looking at Godric, Arminus was stopped on the other side.
Marquis half health.
Master's gonna pop here in 25 seconds. Looks like they're both playing for Master.
Anyways, like I was saying, once you've dismounted off your horse in front of Archer, you've committed yourself to trying to kill him. And it was a better position for him to push the Archer, because it was right next to the barrels. So harder for Chainsaw to come in.
Flag pops in the middle. DoF is already on it. MoB is moving in. The Ocean loses his shield. Sparhawk takes down Mar. The Ocean goes down to Erminus. Gandhi takes down Marquis. Shawin takes down Gandhi. Hippolyta takes down Godric. Hippolyta takes down Barry at team kill. Good bump by Sparhawk. Hippolyta finishes him off. Erminus by himself. Hippolyta with that two-hander is definitely doing some work. Darren sitting off on the side, getting shots. Odegar coming in. Trying to avoid Cab, but he's just getting surrounded by MoB. Now Darren, last man standing, trying to get some hits.
Yeah, leaving Hippolyta up with that two-hander once again. Just wrecking people, and Erminus got stuck on that fence, unfortunately, trying to jump over it.
Good hit by Punisher. Sparhawk takes a hit. Waits for the bump, and Chainsaw Punisher gets the bump, and Sparhawk finishes him off.
Yeah, all I can say is more awareness. The guy was definitely going to come in. Just because he ran by the first time doesn't mean he's going to not try to bump you. DoF, going all Gav. They've had enough. The best time to hit them is now.
Erminus takes down Theocean. Here comes the hit. Sparhawk takes down Godric. This is the hit on Madric. Hippolyta takes down Darren, and then Odegar. That two-hander again. Hippolyta takes down Erminus. And then Mar. That's a slew of kills for Hippolyta. Madric takes down Shawin. Gandhi takes down Marquis. Sparhawk misses his lance to protect. That round all went to Hippolyta right there. 4 kills in about 5 seconds on DoF.
Yeah, good setup. And Madric crashes. We'll assume that's a crash. So just Gandhi up. Yeah, lots of nice setup for Hippolyta just to keep on swinging. Need more great lances on DoF side though. Much easier to deal with the bamboo spears if you're going to do an all cav and hit them right away.
Gandhi facing off against Sparhawk. They both hit the wall. Both Sparhawk and Punisher have great lances. Gandhi without one. Trying to get on that flag with 100 minute and 40 seconds left. Didn't need to do that right then, but then goes down to Punisher.
See, GK knows where it's at. They know that to grab those great lances.
Same strategy by DoF.
GK taking a lot more inf. I think.
Darren takes down Marquis early. Gets off his horse, but Chainsaw Punisher takes him down. Odegaard loses his horse. Napoleon takes down Alex. The Ocean takes down Odegaard.
Well, they got the archer.
Sparhawk takes down Godric. And then Erminus. That Great Lance is not working in DoF's favor right now. Last two standing for DoF, Gandhi and Mar.
Mar says he surrenders, but oh, JK. I was gonna say that doesn't really work when you're still trying to kill him.
Sparhawk turns around. Gandhi thought he had him, but not with a Great Lance and a turn.
Classic spin around stab.
Sparhawk 1v1 against a Great Lance. I mean, Mar 1v1 against a Great Lance. Now he's going in for the infantry that all have bamboo sticks up. And he goes down to the ocean, and that is the game.
16-3 for GK.
16-3.
Very well deserved, as Erminus says. And yeah, just like Erminus said there again, they have really improved. Very, very well deserved.
Well, great job by MoB, and after this loss, that means DoF is out of the running for the promotion match. And MoB gets their first win of UNAC Season 2, and definitely a great win for them, 16-3. MoB will be playing HB in round 5 next week. DoF will be facing off against KOA next week also. KOA looking like they might get the promotion match if they win against DoF next week. They're fighting against Rebels for that promotion. HB is already locked for that promotion, but MoB looking good. Might take a few rounds from the very strong clan of HB.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with MoB this season. I want to say it's their first UNAC victory too. If you include Season 1. They're under the name GK Rabble.
Yep, that might be true actually. I don't remember the Rabble team actually winning any, so this could be their first win, and what a win it was. If you guys stay tuned with us, we might have a semifinals match occurring soon, or it will be delayed till next week. We'll be streaming both semifinals, the WK versus Wapa and TMW versus Balian matches. And then, of course, we'll be streaming KOA versus DoF next weekend. So thank you all for watching. I'm Boogie, and that's my co-host, Kradoc.
Yeah, have a good night. Hopefully see you soon.
Thank you.